Most dog owners believe that giving their dog food, walks, and affection is enough to make them feel loved. But the truth is, there are things you may be doing every single day, things that seem completely normal, that could slowly be creating stress, distance, and discomfort inside your dog without you even realizing it. And the saddest part is that most owners never notice the signs. Because dogs do not experience the world the same way humans do. They read emotions through scent, body language, eye contact, tone, and tiny behaviors that people often ignore. Sometimes a small change in the way you greet, touch, or interact with your dog can completely transform the way they feel about you. It can make them calmer, safer, more connected, and more emotionally attached to you than ever before. Today, we're going to explore 7 simple daily habits that can completely change the relationship between you and your dog forever. And the strange thing is, most of these habits do not look harmful at all. In fact, many of them feel loving from a human perspective. That is what makes this so important to understand. Your dog is constantly interpreting your actions through instincts that were shaped thousands of years before modern homes, leashes, and dog beds ever existed. To truly build trust with your dog, you have to stop thinking only like a human and start understanding how your dog emotionally experiences the world around them. The first thing most owners misunderstand is what happens when they come home. For your dog, the moment you walk through the door is not just another part of the day. It is one of the most emotional moments they experience. While you are gone, your dog waits for your return with an intensity most people underestimate. That explosion of excitement when they hear your footsteps, your keys, or the sound of the door opening is not simply hyper behavior. It is an emotional reunion ritual deeply rooted inside canine instinct. In the wild, pack members always greet each other after separation. They sniff, circle, vocalize, and reconnect physically because reunion strengthens social bonds and restores emotional security inside the group. But many owners accidentally interrupt this important moment. They push the dog away, ignore them completely, or immediately begin correcting the excitement. Over time, the dog still feels the emotional intensity, but the connection itself starts feeling incomplete. The excitement slowly turns into nervous energy instead of emotional comfort. Sometimes the simplest thing you can do is kneel down for 30 seconds. Let your dog sniff you, speak softly, and allow them to finish the greeting naturally. To your dog, those few seconds matter far more than you realize. Another thing dogs constantly pay attention to is your eyes. Humans often believe strong eye contact creates connection, but dogs experience eye contact very differently. Soft eye contact creates safety. Hard staring creates pressure. Many people lovingly stare directly into their dog's eyes for long periods without noticing the subtle stress signals appearing on the dog's face. A small yawn, a lip lick, looking away for a second, lowering the ears slightly. These are not signs of boredom. They are calming signals. Your dog is trying to reduce tension in the interaction. Dogs naturally use direct staring as a form of challenge or confrontation with one another. So when humans lock eyes too intensely, even with affection, the dog's nervous system may become slightly uncomfortable. But when your expression is relaxed, your eyes are soft, and your body feels calm, something beautiful happens. Your dog begins holding eye contact longer, their breathing slows, their muscles relax, they begin associating your face with emotional safety instead of pressure. Sometimes the most powerful communication with your dog happens without a single word being spoken. But emotional connection alone is not enough. Dogs also need mental engagement. One of the biggest mistakes modern dog owners make is believing physical exercise automatically fulfills all of a dog's needs. A tired body does not always mean a fulfilled mind. Many behavioral problems that people label as bad behavior are actually signs of mental frustration. Chewing furniture, barking excessively, pacing around the house, stealing objects, or digging at random places often happen because the dog's brain has energy with nowhere to go. Dogs were originally bred for complex tasks: herding animals, guarding homes, tracking scents, retrieving prey, solving problems alongside humans. Their brains were built for activity, curiosity, and purpose. When daily life becomes repetitive and mentally empty, dogs begin creating stimulation for themselves. That stimulation is not always convenient for humans. Even 5 minutes of scent games, food puzzles, hide and seek, or learning new commands can dramatically change a dog's emotional balance. When your dog begins associating you with challenge, discovery, and excitement, you stop being just the person who feeds them. You become the center of their most meaningful experiences. At the same time, one of the deepest forms of bonding often looks like absolutely nothing at all. Many owners feel guilty when they are simply sitting near their dog without actively interacting. They think bonding only happens during walks, playtime, or training sessions. But dogs are incredibly sensitive to presence. One of the strongest signs of trust in canine behavior is simply choosing proximity. When your dog walks into the room and lies near your feet while you work, scroll on your phone, or watch television, something emotionally important is happening. Your dog feels safest near you. Your presence regulates their nervous system. Research has shown that many dogs experience lower stress levels simply from being close to their owner, even without direct interaction. That means the quiet moments matter more than most people realize. Sometimes your dog does not need entertainment. They do not need commands. They do not even need touch. They simply need to exist beside you. And over time, those silent moments slowly build an invisible feeling of emotional security that becomes stronger every single day. There is also something else most humans completely overlook about how dogs experience interaction. Dogs do not begin relationships with sight the way humans do. They begin with smell. Your scent is one of the most emotionally powerful things in your dog's world. Long before your dog fully sees you, they already know who you are through scent alone. Your emotional state, your recent activities, even subtle hormonal changes in your body can all be detected through your smell. Yet humans constantly skip the most natural part of canine communication. They walk directly toward the dog and immediately reach over the head to pet them. For many dogs, especially sensitive or anxious ones, this can feel slightly uncomfortable. Reaching from above triggers instinctive caution because downward movement from overhead can resemble threat signals in animal behavior. But when you allow your dog to sniff your hand first, everything changes. You are allowing the dog to process information naturally before physical contact begins. You are respecting their language instead of forcing human behavior onto them. Dogs remember those interactions. They remember the people who let them feel safe before touching them. Sleep is another area where humans unintentionally damage trust without realizing it. Few things look more peaceful than a sleeping dog curled up comfortably on the couch or resting near you. And because it feels cute and comforting, many people cannot resist touching, hugging, or waking the dog gently. But from the dog's perspective, sleep is vulnerability. Deep vulnerability. During deep sleep, your dog's awareness drops, muscles relax, and defensive instincts temporarily shut down. That level of vulnerability only happens when a dog feels safe enough in their environment to fully let go. When sleep is repeatedly interrupted, even lovingly, the brain slowly begins treating rest as less secure. Some dogs respond by moving to hidden sleeping locations under furniture, behind doors, or farther away from activity. Owners often misunderstand this behavior as independence or moodiness, when in reality, the dog is simply searching for uninterrupted safety. One of the greatest signs of respect you can give your dog is allowing them to rest peacefully without disturbance. And interestingly, dogs who wake naturally often seek affection more warmly afterward because they are approaching you from a place of comfort rather than surprise. Perhaps the most emotional form of canine bonding comes through touch itself. Humans often pet dogs casually without realizing that certain forms of touch carry completely different emotional meanings inside a dog's brain. In canine social groups, grooming behaviors are deeply connected to trust and belonging. Dogs often groom areas that their pack members cannot easily reach themselves, such as the neck, shoulders, and base of the skull. These areas become neurologically associated with safety, care, and social attachment. Fast, rough petting on the top of the head may feel exciting, but slow, repetitive touch around the neck and shoulders creates something much deeper. You can actually watch your dog's body change during these moments. Their eyes soften, their breathing slows, their weight shifts into relaxation. Sometimes they even lean gently into your hand without realizing it. In that moment, your dog is not simply enjoying touch. Their nervous system is responding to trust itself. And when you combine all of these small habits together, something powerful begins happening inside your relationship. Your dog becomes calmer around you, more emotionally connected, more responsive, more trusting. Not because you train them through fear or obedience, but because you finally started speaking a language their instincts understand. That is the difference between owning a dog and truly bonding with one. Dogs do not measure love through expensive toys, fancy treats, or perfect commands. They measure love through safety, through consistency, through emotional understanding, through the feeling they experience when they are near you. Most dogs are not searching for a perfect owner. They are searching for someone who makes them feel secure enough to fully relax, fully trust, and fully belong. And sometimes, the smallest daily habits are the very things that decide whether that bond grows stronger or slowly fades away over time. So the next time your dog quietly follows you from room to room, rests beside your feet without asking for attention, or looks at you with those calm, trusting eyes, try to see those moments differently. Your dog is not simply being clingy. They are choosing you because in their world you are safety, comfort, and emotional security. Every gentle greeting, every peaceful moment together, every time you respect their space, their sleep, or their instincts, you are silently telling your dog, "You are safe with me." And over time, those tiny moments become the foundation of a bond stronger than most people ever realize. Dogs do not need perfect owners. What they truly want is someone who understands them, someone who speaks their emotional language even in the smallest daily interactions. And maybe that is the most beautiful part of loving a dog. The closer you learn to understand them, the more they quietly give their entire heart back to you. If this video helped you see your dog in a completely different way, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with another dog lover who truly cares about their pet. Because sometimes, the smallest changes can create the deepest connection of all.